normally something that I take part in, but I saw this video posted on here for the Tease YouTube channel, which, by the way, just as a general statement, I really like drama channels. It's like a new-ish sort of genre in the YouTube world, and I watch them. I like their videos. A lot of times I find them really interesting. A lot of times some of the things they talk about are right. But sometimes something's just so off base. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. I have a couple clips from this video that really bothered me, talking about how the Snapchat fam is a total crock, it's BS, it is influencers taking advantage of their followers. I know. Now, as we move through this video, feel free, if anything pops out at you, leave me a comment or a question down below. I would like to start a conversation about this if this is something that you'd be interested in. Also, if you guys are interested in me making responses to specific situations, I'm open to doing that, seeing how this one goes. So, shall we dig in? So about a month ago, this video was posted, and I watched it because I'm just into this shit, you know? And first of all, let me just say, like, I feel like if there's people who say that they're not into, like, gossip, media, celebrity drama situations, like, everyone is. Everyone is. Some people might say that they're not, but I can guarantee you they have an opinion about Brangelina, so just throwing that out there. So as I said before, this video in general isn't about bashing that community, because I think what they do is actually really cool and kind of innovative. However, if their job is to call people out, you better believe I will do the same. So I'm going to show you guys this clip really quick to get the conversation going.
If you follow me on Instagram, about a month ago I posted a note saying that I hope people don't actually believe that by commenting an emoji on an influencer's YouTube video actually represents belonging to an inside community known as the Snapchat fam, and I was totally shocked to learn that people were unaware of the true meaning behind this practice.
So she is shocked that people are buying into this. This is a total scam. First of all, let me just say, especially to my viewers, my Snapchat is my most engaged platform. I get messages upon messages every single day, and snaps and questions, and that is where I am the least filtered and censored. I share more unedited parts of my life, and you guys do the same. I've made a lot of true friends that are my subscribers, and a lot of my friends who are influencers feel the exact same way about that platform. There's something special about Snapchat. Hashtag Snapchat fam for the win. Thank you so much. So let's read this Instagram post. It says, "Followers, please tell me you don't fall for that crap, do you? If you have, I'll forgive you this one time and pretend it never happened, but you have to promise me not to fall for these things again. Hashtag YouTube scams, hashtag lying again, hashtag no one cares about the Snapchat fam." She also wrote in the comments, "What are you confused about? The Snapchat fam? It's a scam, babe. More comments on their YouTube video, which means more traffic, which means more money, which is all they care about." YouTube for a lot of people is a business, 100%, and there aren't many people that deny that. However, being a YouTuber full-time is very expensive. We are expected to have the best cameras and lenses and lighting and equipment and backdrops if you use them. Some people rent an extra bedroom in an apartment and get a larger apartment so they can have a room set up for office space and filming and editing and things like that. When you get larger, some people have to pay for managers and PR people. And the reason for having a business is to look for some sort of self-sufficiency. There are a lot of people out there who are entrepreneurial and want to create something for themselves and work for themselves, right? There's nothing wrong with that. And what I think is really cool about YouTubers is that a lot of them do it all, especially when you're smaller, but even most of the people who have very large channels, they do everything from the creative side, from content creation to strategic planning of their content, to figuring out their market, to figuring out what works for them, to figuring out how to promote yourself, How do you do that? How do you engage with followers? To financial aspects, technical aspects such as how do you teach yourself how to use these lights? What products are best for you? You have to figure out how to promote your videos because the goal is to grow, of course, which is true of essentially every business. Every single business looks for growth. So yes, businesses are trying to make money. YouTubers are generally trying to make money unless they do truly do it for a hobby. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that aspect in general. Nothing. So generally what happens with promoting your YouTube videos when you have a new one, since you are responsible for marketing and promotion, as I said before, you want to let your followers across all platforms know that you have a video so you get more views. Abso-freaking-lutely. So you make a post on Facebook, sometimes on Pinterest, definitely on Instagram, and Snapchat. So there's this thing that's been happening where, you know, an influencer, YouTuber, whatever, will say, hey, go leave me a comment on my newest video so I know that you're from the Snapchat fam.
Snapchat fam. Snapchat fam. Snapchat family. Snapchat fam. Snapchat fam. Oh, Snapchat fam.
Like I said before, for a lot of people, Snapchat is a group of people who are your most engaged. So you call out for support. Hey, go leave me a comment. More comments on your YouTube video does boost engagement, which gives you the potential to show up on the recommended pages or the trending pages, etc., which is what you want. You want the most exposure for all of your content.
So let's recap here. Emojis equal engagement, more views, potentially more likes, and more comments, which are the emojis. This then boosts the video's popularity, triggering YouTube to promote the video into viewers' recommended or related videos, or even landing the video on the popular page, which brings in even more views, likes, and engagement, all of which leads to one thing: money in their pocket, and lots of it.
I drive a Kia.
And I feel like I'm breaking the news to a kid that there is no Santa Claus, but guys, there is no Snapchat fam. It's just another undercover way for them to make even more money.
There is a Snapchat fam. Yeah, there is a Snapchat fam. 100%. Ask my Snapchat fam.
I love the idea of influencers interacting with their subscribers and building a close relationship with them, but I feel like this is a totally dishonest way to do that.
What?
Making people believe that they are a small part of something or that they belong to a little family when the real purpose is just to generate more money for themselves is shameful, in my opinion.
So, here's my response to that. I do feel like you guys who are a part of my Snapchat fam are a part of something special. Yes, you 100% help me drive engagement to that video. But I don't think there's anything dishonest about that at all. I feel like this whole thing is just reaching. Like, I understand that you're trying to find, you know, new ideas for content here for the tea. This is just not an accurate portrayal of how most people feel about their followers.
Now, I know some people will say they have to make money somehow, and my answer to you is that they make plenty of money from YouTube alone.
I drive a Kia! Listen, there are so many things wrong with this statement in general. Hold on. Yes, there are YouTubers who make exorbitant amounts of money. However, you better believe they have worked damn hard to grow their channels, and they have, you know, taken risks in their careers to put themselves out there and find opportunities that other people were scared of. And because of that, they are finding themselves to be financially successful, which is great. That's amazing. And at no point in anyone's career are they gonna say, I think I'm done making money. I think I'm done growing my business. No, you continue to grow, you continue to promote your products and videos, you continue to create them, you continue to take risks and take advantage of opportunities, and in some people's cases, you continue to build a brand. You are a brand in a lot of cases, and I think that's so cool. I don't know why people get ripped on so much for this. It's very bizarre to me. I'm not writing emails to Apple saying, I don't understand why you come out with a new phone every year. I really think you guys should just be okay with the models that you have. I think it's just a little money hungry of you to continue to try to grow your company. It's really shady. No!
This to me just feels like they are not only cheating and milking the fuck out of the YouTube system, but they are also taking advantage of their subscribers, because you never hear them say, go spam my comments so I can make more money, do you? At least if they did that, they'd be honest.
What would that look like? So you may not like the way that some people choose to drive traffic to their channels or drive comments or whatever they choose to do, just as here for the tea calls for people to leave their comments down below. She's doing the same thing. I don't find that misleading whatsoever. I don't think it is. Maybe you find the whole Snapchat thing annoying, but that doesn't mean it's misleading. So I hope you guys found that helpful to hear an influencer's perspective on the whole Snapchat fam scam. This is just my response and my opinion, so feel free to leave me any comments down below. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them. By the way, that boosts my engagement, therefore giving me a higher chance of getting on the recommended pages, so thank you for that. If you're not a subscriber to my channel already, please click the subscribe button. I upload Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.
And I totally respect if your opinions on this situation differ from mine.